Hello, good afternoon. Jenna here. Just wanted to make you a couple quick videos. Just wanted to start with this one. Maybe say a couple of things that I wasn't able to say on the email or our short conversation. Not really used to making videos. I'm thinking about doing YouTube. I've been looking into that. I made a CD years ago, a little group I was in. We did cover songs like Linda Ronstadt and just that kind of style. So as a classically trained singer, it was really helpful with being in those groups. But I do enjoy teaching both piano and voice lessons. So just wanted to show you a little bit about what I have, what I call Jenna's library, my personal books that I enjoy and I've collected over the years that I let students look at and I practice out of. I have women's jazz books with the tracks with and without voice. 36 Singers for Young Solos. I have Disney books. A lot of these with the vocal tracks, the teen ones. Of course, Hal Leonard, just does such a great job of putting together the best for their voice type, everything like that. Contemporary theater for sopranos, mezzo-soprano, every voice type. So I do teach voice lessons. I also teach just traditional piano lessons. I have enjoyed doing that. So I can use, I do have some books that I've collected, the Piano Adventure series. With a traditional piano lesson, I try to call myself a traditional teacher. I do use technology to an extent, but I do try to share my love of books and how important it is to have that love for books. So I'll give them, depending on their level, a lesson book along with theory, sometimes technique, so like a 3-book type of thing. I'm really good with teaching theory, I'm proud to say. I have a little story behind that. I think it's very important and it keeps them interested, whether they're taking voice lessons or piano lessons or both. I always incorporate theory. Of course, young kids like to do activities, so theory helps with that aspect. Try to tell parents that I've had with the voice lessons, if you just teach pop music, they're going to get bored. So sometimes I'll just introduce a piano book and it just helps them stay interested, and I tell them how fun it is and they usually agree. I have books that I've enjoyed. My favorite band is the Beatles, and I've pretty much learned all my pop chords for this. And I had a student say once, this book tells a story. It's all taped together. I've used it so many times with little fun gigs and just for the love of it. I play myself and I love reading. As I said, I'm a music nerd, so I'll just come home and just practice out of these books that were given to me, classical style, all the great composers, of course, Beethoven. So I'll practice and give them to students as well if I feel like they're ready. But I do read chords. We have a book that we did gigs out of, so just this kind of chord book, these kind of song books with singing and playing. Just give you a brief look at that. But I also I like reading music. We have Led Zeppelin. I play Stairway to Heaven. I like sharing the joy of that. Learning music in so many ways. You can learn to play a song by ear and then look at what it looks like on paper, which is fascinating. I can play The Whole Dark Side of the Moon if you want. The Doors, I play out of a guitar book, but of course that style of playing when you're playing the chords with the left hand, melody with the right. I play little accompaniments. I consider myself a voice teacher first, and I love traditional piano lessons. I've been doing that for years, but I'm not a piano major who decided to teach voice lessons, or like an accompanist that decided to teach voice lessons. And I've had witnessed that, where you see them playing, the piano players diligently playing the accompaniment, but they're not really watching their singer. So again, on my resume, I took vocal pedagogy. I remember my teacher in college, he didn't play a lick, but he was an awesome voice teacher. We had an accompanist, but that was in those days. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction on the tools that I work with. I don't use just method books, of course. I do my own methods also with piano and singing. Of course, as a teacher, you learn a lot over the years, what works and what doesn't with these young people. So I want to send this first, and then the next video I'll show you a little bit about my playing. All right, thank you.